I'm Ruben Bressler. Welcome back to the sideboard. And you know what card's awesome?
Stuffy Doll?
Stuffy Doll's awesome. You know what card's awesome with Stuffy Doll? Blasphemous Act. So I'm here with...
And this one?
Well, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm here with a very excitable Ryan Hipp. Ryan, thank you for joining me. Tell us a little bit about your deck.
There was a list that Brad Nelson and Jerry Thompson featured a long time ago, a Stuffy Doll, and I always liked the idea, and I've loved Chandra and just been out. So the idea is you resolve a Stuffy Doll and either -6 them and Stuffy Doll to 12 them, you know, shrine kills, and you're sweeping the board just nonstop.
Right, you've got 4 Slag Storms, 4 Whip Flares, and 3 Blasphemous Acts.
Yes,
so you're taking down everything.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And then 4 Pillar Flame for those pesky Drolf messengers and whatnot.
So you've got, as targeted elimination, you've got Pillar of Flames, which are very good against Drolf messengers, Grave Crawlers, even Delver of Secrets, it's fine against.
Geist,
Strangaroo Geist, also another very good one. You've also got Volt Charge, which charges up not only your Chandra, the Firebrands, but also your Shrine of Burning Rage, which I imagine is also one of your major win conditions, as well as Hellion Crucible, which is pretty entertaining. And then you've also got 2 Harvest Pyre. It's the last time you saw Harvest Pyre in a deck, in a non-limited deck. Harvest Pyre sometimes doesn't make my limited, sometimes doesn't make my limited deck. It certainly has never made my standard deck, but tell me a little bit about the card choices there.
Okay, well, Harvest Pyre, like if you're sweeping the board just over and over every turn, you add up cards, like Faithless Looting, you toss extra lands, you're gonna have a lot of cards in your graveyard. And like, I've won more than one game today by like Chandra, -2, Harvest Pyre, Stuffy, copy it for like 10, just to kill you.
Jeez, that's absurd. So, what are your matchups like?
The Delver and Pod matchups are just fantastic, because you're kind of sweeping the board constantly, even if they have things like Strangaroo Geist. Pillar just deals with it. Some Geists get a little hairy when they have like the 3rd and 4th one, but generally doesn't happen.
Right, and it looks very, obviously, Geist of St. Traft, not a huge problem for you when you've got 11 sweepers.
Absolutely.
And obviously Stuffy Doll stands in front of it fairly well,
yeah.
But you know, they only take 2 off of it. We want to go full hog with the Blasphemous Act plan. So you've also got a couple Buried Ruins to be able to rebuy your Shrine of Burning Rages and your Stuffy Dolls off of Faithless Looting. A friend of mine has a deck called Shrine of the Faithless. It's like a burn deck, but it certainly doesn't have Stuffy Doll, which is a fantastic addition. Now, we're going to move quickly to your sideboard. There's a couple things I wanted to point out. First of all, you've got Smelt.
Yes.
Which I haven't seen in a lot of sideboards, but it's obviously just efficient.
Yeah, like I'm not paying green, so there's no reason to play Ancient Grudge.
Right. Is that mostly for Birthing Pods?
Sword of War and Peace, actually.
Sword of War and Peace.
I'm just cold to that card. Like, game 1, I can block it and I can shrine it, and other than that, if it's equipped, I can't deal with it.
Fair enough. And you've got Geist Flame, which I imagine is for the Infect matchup?
I can't beat a Wild Defiance. I don't know if you noticed that this deck does not beat Wild Defiance. But the Spells Geist are more for the Infect matchup. But the Geist Flames come in against a deck that's playing a bunch of one-ups, like Elf Wave. Like, I gotta be like 95%, 5% in that matchup. Like, it's, I don't know, free wins are free.
That's fantastic. And you also have Torpor Orbs, which have sort of fallen out of favor. But they're very efficient at dealing with Restoration Angel, Snapcaster Mages,
Blade Splicers,
Huntmaster
of the Fells, like, you name
Primeval Titan.
Yeah, and
if it's a creature in Standard, it probably has a common play.
Worth noting, Stuffy does say as it comes in choose, like a clone effect, so that doesn't stop it. That doesn't shut it down.
Very important. All right, well, this deck looks absolutely fun, like the most possible fun you could have playing Magic. What are your best matchups?
I would say Elf Wave. Like, I just play it just like kill your guy, sweep the board, and then like, you know, I don't like. Yeah,
they're like play some 1/1s.
Yeah, play some 1/1s.
11 sweepers. Plus Ratchet Bombs out of the side.
Right. No, it's absolutely absurd. And then my Delver matchup, like Cavern forces this through. Paper Snake's a little awkward, but a lot of them just aren't wanting to Dismember, and that's like the best answer to this. And then
this looks. I mean, it looks like it has a lot of game to it. Like, you've also got Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yeah, plus for
Karn Liberated.
The Rat matchup isn't exactly great. Like the Ghost Corners were a late addition because things like Molen Haunt and Kessig Wolfform give me problems in testing.
Sure, and you've got a lot of diverse answers for a monocolor deck.
Great.
So yeah, I think that this is a fantastic deck. Well, thank you so much for bringing this over. And you're 4-1 now. 4-1. We'll probably see him in the feature match area and hopefully in top 8. Thank you for joining me in the sideboard.
Thank you.